Hey everybody, it's Mike Hendricks from smbGOLF, and we're going to do a watchdog series video today covering some things that we found with GolfNow websites. That we certainly have talked about GolfNow websites in the past and some of the issues that we found, but found a new item this weekend over Easter weekend, just to put a date on that. So I think we found this on Thursday. What's today? The 5th, the 4th, the 3rd, Thursday the 2nd, or Friday the 3rd. One of my assistants shared this with me, and it's unfortunate because it's impacting over 1,700 websites. And so we hope that someone at GolfNow will watch this. I know tomorrow is Monday. On behalf of my clients that use GolfNow websites, we'll send requests to their support team to have this fixed, and hopefully they'll be able to figure that out. Wanted to let everybody know that on April 21st, that's a Tuesday, about 3 weeks from now, I think, I'll be at the Glen Club in outside of Chicago, Illinois. I'll be there with my friend Allison George. And the two of us are each going to do one session, a workshop session, all about AI. In terms of my session, I'm going to teach people, whoever comes to the workshop, I'm going to teach you how to do a lot of the work that we do at smbGOLF, and I'm going to show you why we do it, and some of the avenues we take to get that work done, some of the tools that we use to get that work done. And so if you've been hesitant to hire us to do the work for you, what you can do now is come to Chicago. I'll teach you to do it, and we'll honor your inner do-it-yourself spirit, which I have myself. So I understand the affliction. But come to Chicago, and you can sign up for this event through the NGCOA website. I'm sure you can Google it at this point and just type in AI workshop, I don't know, NGCOA Mike Hendricks, something like that. And you can register. There is a fee for this, but I hope you'll come see me in Chicago. I'll be there the day/night before. If you want to meet face-to-face, that would be amazing. But if not, I hope you at least can attend my session, and we'll help you learn some things. Okay, let's share a different tab here. I guess we'll just do it this way. So we're going to use a tool that Google provides that's free, and it's a way to audit your website. In specific to the Google tool here, we're looking to confirm that a particular web page has all the things that you want it to have in terms of coming up with rich text search results. In other words, the search results that come up specific to this page will look enhanced, if you will, and maybe stand out against your competitors. There's another tool we use as well, but this tool in particular does a really good job of finding this error that GolfNow has caused across so many websites. I talk about that some, right? How many websites they have. Share this tab instead. We track that, right? We track, look, we have over 1,700 sites here. This doesn't even include all the Indigo sports sites that GolfNow builds. We'll just do a random, I'll just go like this. I'll go page 4, and we'll just scroll. Wherever it stops, boom, it stopped right there on Pine Ridge Golf Club. Let's open this up. So, okay, so now you're seeing Pine Ridge Golf Club. We just clicked on it from our HubSpot. And sure enough, it's a GolfNow website, as you can see at the bottom. So let's audit this one. I don't even know where this is. This is in South Carolina, Edgefield, South Carolina. Okay, one of my favorite states. Let's go over to the audit tool. We'll share this again. Okay, we're just going to paste in their URL. If you can't find this tool, this rich results test by Google, just type this into your web browser, checkmywebsite.golf, and it will forward you right here. Okay, so we put in Pine Ridge. We're going to hit test URL. As that is testing, that'll take a second. I'll share this. In just about 2 weeks, I think on tax day, Tuesday, April 15th, I'll participate in a Club Caddie Chronicle. And we're, again, talking about AI. I believe that this is at, up here, 2 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you'll sign up for Club Caddie Chronicles on Wednesday, April 15th. Sorry, Wednesday, April 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern. You guys tune into this, and we'll talk about how you can use AI at your facility. Let's go back to the search results. And so, not great when we see, 3 items detected, some are invalid. It's good that it found some items that can help us be effective in these rich results test. But organization, they've if we click into organizations, guys, it's not the end of the world, but like, if you're going to create an organization in schema, can you at least get my address correct? But again, that's not why we're here. That's not what is concerning me. What concerns me is this. What are we doing with, why do we have a course list item even in our schema related to a golf course website? You might say, well, Mike, because of the word course. Okay, fair enough. But course list item, that's about teaching courses, whether it's in person or online. It has nothing to do with golf. Okay. Now you still might say, well, that's not that big a deal, Mike. And, well, look, I mean, if you're going to build a website for a golf course, you might as well be good at it, right? You might as well do it the right way. I don't know what you're doing that's globally throwing off these errors across your entire portfolio of websites. I'm not someone that's just like, oh, just be nice. I believe when golf course owners and operators pay for something, they should get what they pay for. They're not paying for websites that are screwed up like this. All right. So I do think it's okay to hold people accountable. And this should be fixed. So let's click into this a little bit more. You'll see right here, it's, boom, type is course. We're missing name. We're missing description. I actually don't care so much that we're missing name and description. What I'm saying is the fact that anyone at GolfNow even decided to use the schema type of course on over 1,700 golf course websites, that's a clear indication of lack of attention to detail, maybe, being out of your depth, maybe not being bright-minded, however you want to say that. Again, it's unfortunate that you would leave the name out or you would miss a description or something like that. That's not the point. The point is, what are they doing even messing around with course type on these websites? Okay. Now, look, I went to different people. I asked people for their opinion, if this mattered or not. I couldn't find someone that told me that said it didn't matter. I got one quote I got was basically, I'm just going to read you this. Basically, GolfNow's template is telling Google, quote unquote, I am a school offering a class, but I won't tell you the name of the class or who is teaching it. How did we get here? I mean, and I would also say, if this mistake existed on one website they built or 10 websites they built, okay, we've got an error, let's get that cleaned up. But globally, we've tested over 50 sites that they built. It happens on every one of them. Then we went and tested websites that Club Caddie has built for golf courses. We tested websites that Lightspeed has built for golf courses. Those both came back with none of these errors. They don't do all the work that we do at Enhance, but they don't have this issue. This seems to be a change that GolfNow made in the last 7 days. How would I know what happened in the last 7 days? Well, because we are constantly auditing ourselves. We do what's called web checks. This, when I say we, smbGOLF. My team did web checks at GolfNow all the time. I believe in them in a big, big way. I think it's a big part of how we built a great company. I don't know if they do web checks at GolfNow anymore or not. It's none of my business, right? But I do web checks. I know they work, so I continue to do them in my company. And that's how we find things like this. We web check our own work. We web check our customers. And when I actually first found this error, I didn't find it. Someone else found it on Thursday, I think. But when I started to really dig into it on Friday, I thought we had made a mistake, right? Like the first thing in my brain doesn't go to like, oh, GolfNow did something wrong. I actually thought, what did we do here? But we didn't make a mistake. The problem is globally across all of the GolfNow websites, and some GolfNow websites we do work on. And that's how it came to be. We were auditing one of our new clients. I was going through a whole bunch of web checks. These errors started to show, and I thought, what have we done? And then the more I dug into it, I realized that snippet of code, this snippet of code right here, we didn't even write this. And that's when I knew that there was something bigger going on here. So then, frankly, the next thing I did was I went and checked 50 GolfNow websites. Same thing happened on every one of them. Didn't matter if it was Indigo Sports, didn't matter if it was Kemper, didn't matter if it was Troon, didn't matter if it was independent, across the board. And then I think, like I just mentioned, then we checked some of their competitor sites, websites, and they don't have this problem. I hope if you see this video and you're using a GolfNow website, I hope you send a ticket to their support team and say, hey, I want you to fix the problem that smbGOLF just unveiled on Easter Sunday, because you shouldn't be paying for work like this. So hopefully you can get that fixed. Okay, so that's it. We'll put this watchdog video, we'll put it on the Ohio Golf Course Owners Association YouTube page. Once we get the new branding and website built for the Pennsylvania Golf Course Owners Association, we'll put it there as well. I'll include this in an email that I send out. I've got over 1,000 people that I send emails to in a kind of a regular subscription environment, and hopefully this thing will get fixed. I'm not glad that we found it. I'm glad that someone found it. I don't want to be the GolfNow watchdog. That's not what I'm here for. I don't find, if other people find this stuff, I don't see that they talk about it. And when you find errors like this, we should talk about it so that they can get fixed. And especially if it's if the company that's making the error provides more websites to golf courses than anyone else in the world. I mean, that's really what we're talking about here. The company that provides the most websites to the most golf courses in the world is making basic mistakes like this. And when they make a mistake like this, they don't make it for 1 or 2 golf courses. It's across a big number of golf courses. And so I feel like when we find it, if we don't talk about it, honestly, I think it would be here for like a year. Like, I don't know what GolfNow is going to do to find this if we don't tell them about it. So anyway, get off that high horse. But I hope it gets fixed. I hope you come see me in Chicago on April 21st. I hope you come to the Club Caddie Chronicles. Don't know if I shared this tab already. Hope you come. Yeah, I think I did. I hope you come to this webinar on April 15th. And if you want help with your website, if you want to make sure you're getting the most value out of your Google business profile, if you want to make sure you're using the best new communication tool in all of golf, call me, and we'd love to work for you. Thanks, everybody.